30, they pay their city taxes but will not be able to vote on a measure that affects their city. We're talking about several hundred voters in Damascus who are in the process of being de-annexed.
This comes as the city is in jeopardy of becoming disincorporated. We sent our Chris Holmstrom out to get some answers.
There are more than 10,000 people who live here in the city of Damascus, a city that was founded in 2004. Fast forward 12 years, and it could be a thing of the past.
Never got a ballot, never got a ballot, never got a ballot. So called yesterday and they said, oops, you're marked inactive.
Penny and Alan Shaw have lived in this Damascus home for 6 years and have owned property in the city for 25. Last year, they got approval from the city to de-annex.
We were really excited at the opportunity to either annex into Happy Valley or stay unincorporated Clackamas County.
The Shaws made the decision to de-annex after learning they couldn't grow their business. That's because the city doesn't have a comprehensive development plan.
We have to get our maps corrected in order to satisfy the Department of Revenue and Metro.
Specific documents that the Shaws believe the city should take care of. In the meantime, they're still considered Damascus residents. In fact, they tell me they still pay city taxes, but learn they cannot vote on Measure 93. A state measure, if approved, would disincorporate Damascus.
We have no rights, according to the city, because the city considers us de-annexed, even though the map says we're not.
I learned there are 306 voters facing the same dilemma. I took their concerns to the Clackamas County Elections Office.
The ultimate decision was made by the legal counsel for state elections, and they sent us that ruling, and so that's what we're following.
Sherry Hall says those in question will get to vote, just not on the Measure 93. Those people will get their ballots later this week. For now, the Shaws are hoping the city steps up and finalizes their de-annexation.
Well, they have the ability to do the maps, and so once those maps are done, then it's just a matter of passing them along to the Department of Revenue.
Right. And then they would just get rid of a lot of unhappy citizens.
And voters will decide on May 17th whether or not to dissolve the city. Of course, we'll let you know what happens. Reporting from Damascus, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.